Hello and welcome to Mrs. Sewells Music Lessons. Today we're on lesson 7 and we're going to be looking at structure. Structure literally means how the music is built, how it's put together. But before we start that, we're going to see how much you remember because we've had a week off now. We're going to start by looking at our rhythm notation here. So have a look through. We're going to say it together first, okay? So let's do box 1. If you remember, we've got our quavers, which are T, and then we have our ta, our crotchets. So this box goes T, 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 ta, ta. Very good. Next box, we have a rest. Good. And we go ta, T, T, ta. Next box, ta, 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 T, T. And we finish with ta, 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 ta. Let's say and clap it together. Here we go. And T, 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 ta, 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 T, T, ta, 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 T, T, ta, 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 ta. Very well done. Let's just clap it. We're going to say it in our heads and clap it. 1, 2, here we go. Very good. Now I hope it has gone in because we've lost one of our boxes. What box did we lose? Ta, T, T, ta. Here we go. Let's see if we can still clap it, say it in our heads and clap it with a missing box. 1, 2, here we go. Very well done. You know what's going to happen now? We're losing another box. It was the easy box. It's the last box. 4 tars. 1, 2, here we go. Very good. Make sure you're always feeling that pulse. Make sure the quavers split the beat exactly in half. Here we go. We've lost another box. Which box have we lost? The first one, T, 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 ta, ta. Here we go. 1, 2, here we go. Oh, you're doing incredibly well. The last box is gone. 1, 2, here we go. Very well done. So what we're going to do is use tempo. Now we've spoken about tempo in a previous lesson, but what did it mean? The speed, yes. So let's do our rhythm, but this time let's do it slower. So I'll count you in. The speed of our pulse is going to go like this. There's our pulse. Are you ready? 1, 2, here we go. Very well done. Now often people think that playing faster is harder, but often I find with fast music you can kind of just skip your way through it. Slow music takes a lot of concentration, so well done for doing that, but playing fast is quite fun. So let's do it fast one time. You ready? Increase that tempo way up and we'll go. This is our speed. Here's our pulse. Ready? 1, 2, here we go. Very well done. Which one did you prefer? Do you prefer a slower tempo or a faster tempo? It can change depending on your mood and the day, and it can depend what instrument you're playing as well. But let's move along for now. Here is another rhythm, okay? If you remember, semiquavers are ticka ticka, but I've only got 2 semiquavers here, so we've got T, ticka. So our rhythm goes T, ticka, T, 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 ta. T, ticka, T, 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 ta. Say it with me. And T, ticka, T, 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 ta. T, ticka, T, 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 ta. Let's clap it. Ready? And T, ticka, T, 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 ta. T, ticka, T, T, ti-ta. Now let's say it in our heads but still clap it out loud. And very well done. I like this rhythm, it's very interesting. It's got this rest in it, it gives us a bit of syncopation, it's got some semiquavers, but what I would like is actually a bit more interest. So what I'm going to challenge you to do is turn this into using more body percussion. So clapping is body percussion, but so is tapping our legs, stamping our feet, clicking our fingers, tapping our chest. All of that is body percussion, and I would like you to make this rhythm slightly more interesting by adding in some different body percussion. So pause the video now and add your body percussion to this rhythm. Brilliant. Hopefully you've gone very interesting. I feel like mine's a little bit dull, but I'm going to go with it because I've got lots of other things to think about and I know I can cope with this one. So I'm going to go stamp, tap, 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 tap. What did you come up with? I bet it was more interesting than mine. Let's see if we can do it together though. So do your body percussion variation and I shall do mine. 1, 2, here we go. Very good indeed. Remember that please, because you're going to need it later on in our lesson. Now, here we are. We're looking at structure today, and this is a structure I've written down on the board. This is a structure for a song. It's a song structure. The song is called Unfinished Story, and whenever we write about song structure, we tend to label the sections with letters. So this song has an A, a B, a C and a D section. And then what it does is it repeats the B section, then it repeats the C section, then it repeats the B section, then it has the B and C together before finishing with a coda. Now, a coda translates as tail, and it's the end of a piece. It's the tail end of a piece is what the coda is. So what I'm going to do for you now is I'm going to play the song. I want you to listen really carefully for each section. I will highlight it up so you can see where they change. I want you to think about how each section is different. Is it just the fact that the lyrics are different? Is the rhythm different? Does it use different pitch? Is one section high and one section low? Ask yourself all these questions. Does it use different instruments for each section? Does the beat change? All of those things could apply. But listen very carefully as I play you the song.
I write the story, I write the words. This is a story that needs to be heard. I choose the message. choose the song. I choose what happens when something goes wrong. My life, my hope, my right, my wrong, my journey, my struggle, my story, my song. My life, my hope, my right, my wrong, my journey, my struggle, my story, my song. I write the story, I write the words. This is a story that needs to be heard. I choose the message, I choose the song. I choose what happens when something goes wrong. I write the story, I write the words. This is a story that needs to be heard. I choose the message, I choose the song. I choose what happens when something goes wrong. I write the story, I write the words. This is a story that needs to be heard.
So, I really hope you enjoyed listening to that piece of music, and I hope you could hear all the different sections that were highlighted as you were listening. It is a very nice song, and I do suggest if you have time outside of this lesson to come back and have a go at learning the song. But for now, what we're going to do is think about those different sections, and we're going to think about how we could actually add to them. We're not going to learn to sing the song, but what could we do? We're going to add our body percussion into it. So we're going to listen to the song one more time. But when the B and C sections come up, I want you to do your body percussion during those sections. So remind yourself how it went. Okay, here we go. So, this is just the introduction. Section A.
Mine is an unfinished story. So many chapters ahead. So many thousands of pages. So many words yet unsaid. How can I be the hero? How will I know what is right? Who else will enter the pages?
So be ready? Here comes the B section. 1, 2, 3,
I write the
4.
story, I write the words. This is a story that needs to be heard. I choose the message, I choose the song. I choose what happens when something goes wrong. My life, my hope, my right, my wrong, my journey, my struggle, my story, my song. My life, my hope, my right, my wrong, my journey, my struggle, my story, my song.
It's our D section.
I may not know when it's ended. I can't remember the start. I'll make mistakes on these pages, but I'm doing it all from the heart.
Here we go.
I write the story, I write the words. This is a story that needs to be heard. I choose the message, I choose the song. I choose what happens when something goes wrong. My life, my hope, my right, my wrong, my journey, my struggle, my story, my song. My life, my hope, my right, my wrong, my journey, my struggle, my story, my song. I write the story, I write the words. This is a story that needs to be heard. I choose the message, I choose the song. I choose what happens when something goes wrong. I write the story, I write the words. This is a story that needs to be heard. I choose the message, I choose the song. I choose what happens when something goes wrong. I write the story, I write the words. This is a story that needs to be heard.
Very well done for doing that. It takes a lot of concentration, doesn't it, to remember which sections we're in and when to do our rhythm, but good job. So that was a song, and that had its song structure. There was lots of other ways for us to put music together. So for instance, we have binary form. Now you might have heard about binary if you do any computer programming. Computer programs tend to use binary code, but here binary, we're using it in that it means two, and it purely here is a piece of music with two sections, an A section and a B section. Nice and simple. There is also ternary form. Now ternary form, you might guess by the picture, has got three sections, but one section is repeated. So we have our A and our B, so this is like our binary piece of music, but what we do is we pop the A section on again, and it's our ternary form. It's like it turns around. We go A, B, then A. Okay? Another form we have is called rondo form. Now again, this uses some repetition because our A section keeps coming back, but we then have different sections in between. So you can see we go A, B, A, C, A, D, and finish with A. There's also the song structure, and this is something we already had a little look at. The song structure we looked at was slightly different to this one because this uses just verses and chorus, verse and chorus. But you are going to create your own piece of music now with its own structure. We're going to start off with a binary piece of music. So I want you to compose your own A and B sections. Now remember, this is just a rhythmic piece for now. We're not going to worry about our pitch. We want just a rhythmic piece. So I want you to think about using our crotchets, our quavers, rests, and our semi-quavers. They are our note values that we've already looked at over the past few weeks. We have tar, one beat. We then have TT, where it's half a beat each. We then have ticka, 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 where we separate our beat into quarters, and then we have our crotchet rest, okay? So I want you on your piece of paper to make two sections. Each section is going to be 4 bars long, and each bar has got to have 4 beats in it. So 4 beats, 4 beats, 4 beats, 4 beats, and that would be your A section. You then do it again with a different rhythm to be your B section. So pause the video now and write 2 different 4-bar rhythms. Good work. So hopefully now you've got 2 4-bar rhythms. What you have got is a binary piece of music. So what you can do is perform your A section and then perform your B section straight after, and you have a binary form piece. So pause the video now and perform your binary piece. Excellent. That should have been not too tricky for you. We are going to turn our binary piece of music into a ternary form piece of music. Now, I always use this example because it's one that pretty much everybody knows. And here we have Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Sing it with me. It goes, twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. A very, very well-known piece of music, but did you know it's in ternary form? We have our A section. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. We then have a B section. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Then it comes back to our first section. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. So that is our ternary form piece of music. And you are going to create one now. You already have got your A and your B sections. You've performed that as a binary piece. What you're going to do now is pause the video and you're going to turn it into a ternary form piece by performing your A section straight into your B section and then your A section again. So pause the video now and perform your piece. Very good job. So we've looked at binary and ternary. I also showed you lots of other ways of structuring music. They are not the only ones. You can have a 12-bar blues structure, a sonata form pieces, but we are going to look at rondo form now. I'm going to play you a video. If you remember, our rondo form was one that had our A, B, A, C, A, D, A. Okay, I'm going to play you a video now where somebody's made a very good song to help us remember rondo form. Here we go.
I know, you know, rondo is all about A when the A part just won't go away. Sometimes you want to hear something different, and that's when the music changes to B. But you know, and I know, it won't be long before A comes back to shove it along. I know, you know, rondo is all about A when the A part just won't go away. My name is C. I'm here to say I think I'm better than B or A. B got the boot, but I'm still here.
I'm A, and I'm back. C, get out of here.
I know, you know, rondo is all about A when the A part just won't go away. I know, you know, rondo is all about A when the A part just won't go away.
So there you go. It's all about A with the rondo. So here is the rondo form again, up on screen. A, B, A, C, A, D, A. You already have got half of this piece of music sorted out because it starts with a ternary form piece. A, B, A. That is what you've got. So what I'm going to challenge you to do now is turn your ternary form piece into a rondo form piece. How are we going to do that? What do we need to create? Yes, we need a C and a D section. So, just like before, it needs to be 4 bars long, and each bar has got to add up to 4 beats. So I would like you to pause the video again and write me a C section and then a D section. Off you go. Excellent. So now you've got 4 different sections, an A, a B, a C and a D. And what you're going to do is structure them into a rondo form piece. All right, so you're going to pause the video, you're going to practice doing your rhythms in this order, A, B, A, C, A, D, A. And then I would like you to perform your rhythms. Off you go. Now, you're doing a very good job. You're writing rhythms, you're performing rhythms, you're thinking about structure. We've done binary form, we've done ternary form, we've done rondo form. I'm going to add something else in today's lesson that we are going to focus on a lot more next week, but it's going to hopefully make our piece slightly more interesting. So, this word is timbre. Now, it looks like timber. And I will say, lots of people say it in different ways. Some people say timbre. I personally always go with timbre. Nobody's actually said which is the right way and the wrong way to me, right to my face. So I'm going with timbre. Okay? But timbre, we all know, whether we say timbre or timbre, we all know what it means. And it means the sound quality. Now that might sound a bit ambiguous to you. Sound quality, what on earth are we talking about? Sound quality literally means the instrument sound or the clapping sound, stamping sound, slapping our knees sound. They are the timbre. So here's what I want you to do to highlight your rondo form piece. I want you to assign each section a different timbre. So for instance, your A section, you could do your rhythm stamping, your B section could be clapping, your C section could be clicking your fingers, and your D section could be tapping your knees. I don't mind what order you do it in. Choose different timbres, but assign one to each section, and then it will make your structure really, really obvious. So pause the video now and assign your timbres. Excellent. What I challenge you to do is find somebody else, maybe in your household, to perform your piece too. And when they ask you exactly what you've done, you could say, well, I have composed 4 different sections, 4 different rhythms, each one 4 bars long. I have assigned different timbres, and here is a rondo form piece. So, excellent work for today. You've worked really hard. You're doing so much learning. I look forward to seeing you next week for more work on timbre.